Hey everybody, welcome back. Are you ready for some spicy TikTok drama? Because I am. Get your glasses of milk ready, honey.
Voice is coming out of here now in my direction.
No, the only men.
The only men.
The only men.
The only men. But you don't know about men because little book, honey. The last time you got was by genetics.
Wait, what is going on here? Oh, there's another angle. Oh, goody.
File this under around and find out. So this creator's going viral for this interchange with a PR person.
I don't like you. Get your flight.
You're not the PR person.
I am a PR person.
And she's a fashion influencer with like 170,000 followers and 3.8 million-ish likes. And the problem with fashion influencers is they've been nominated by the public. And PR folks don't care about the public. And the culture of high fashion is about exclusivity. So if this PR person had taken a liking to her and pre-nominated her, sure, she could come in. But her following alone means nothing. PR in high fashion is about exclusion because that's where their power rests. This guy's whole job is to keep people out.
That's why you're not coming in. You're not welcome because I don't like you.
And her populist platform and the self-satisfied attitude that it gives her is like oil and water. He's been waiting to scream at an influencer. And this screaming match highlights establishment arts and culture and fashion versus influencer culture.
Okay, so wait. I'm to understand that this was some sort of New York Fashion Week event, and the girl in the green is an influencer. Don't mess with people in PR, ever. Like, don't be where you're not wanted, babe. Just leave. Okay, I need some more context. What happened? Oh, goody. Vanessa, come through with the receipts.
Okay, so here's what happened. Everybody was waiting online. We're outside an after party for something. And then this girl, super rude to everyone, cuts the entire line. We're all nicely, patiently wait in line. She cuts the entire line and then demanding that she's a paid influencer. Like, who the says that? Like, what's a paid influencer? Screaming that she's getting paid, she needs to be inside. And then she turns around and points at the rest of us waiting in line and being like, I'm being paid to be here, unlike these moochers. Girl. So anyway, yeah, she is the villain.
You expected to show up to a New York Fashion Week event with that kind of attitude, and just because you're getting paid, you think that absolves you from acting like a normal human being? No, babe. If you show up with an attitude, you're not getting in and you're not getting paid. Oh, the humbling. I'm here for it. I understand that she's a paid influencer. She could have been paid to be at that event. But why you gotta come with an attitude? Like, clearly you're also late, too. You're late and you were paid to be there? Girl.
I wish you well.
I've been waiting to have Doorperson discourse for a hot second, and as a certified New York City DJ, club queen, rave girl, whatever you want to call it, I am happy to have this conversation. First things first, Marcus, pictured in that video, we adore. We love Marcus, not just because they served us like a minute straight of Pose caliber reads, but also because Marcus is like a legend in New York. There are only a few Door people who have reached that status, notably Connie Fleming, the guardian of the Boom Boom Room and one of Terry McGlair's original muses. It takes a lady bravery like the troops to work the door at some of these clubs. And Fashion Week is a very specific time because the world of like fashion and glitz and glam and PR intersects with nightlife in a way that it usually doesn't. Marcus works the door at Battle Hymn, which is like the gayest party of all time. Amanda Lepore is always in the booth like blowing bubbles out of a rubber ducky bubble blower. But first things first, a door person's job is to follow like the list and the guidelines of the party. And whether or not you know who you are, if they don't know who you are and you're not on the list, they don't really grant exceptions, except in certain spaces where they're given the permission to grant that exception. Like if somebody looks really iconic and is clearly like part of like a protected community, like at the queer raves, the dolls usually get in free, you know? So if you show up serving, they're gonna let you in. But at a Fashion Week party, all the door person knows is who was on the list and by process of elimination, who isn't. And these people have been in the game a long time. They are utter professionals. So if you get up there and scream in their face because you're disappointed that your connect didn't get you on the list, didn't put your name in writing, they're not going to let you in. And newsflash, screaming at like the decider is
so
never going to help
embarrassing,
your
literally.
case. And I think Fashion Week drags in a lot of people who really don't understand that, mixed with like the entitlement of attending Fashion Week. So moral of the story is just be nice to people. And if you're not on the list, maybe it'll work out for you. And if it doesn't, and you just go home, you'll end up making much less of a fool out of yourself than
Period.
this lady in the video.
I just don't understand why she would stand there and yell at this guy. Like, I don't understand why you're standing there and causing a scene. Yes, it's embarrassing that you're not getting into the party. Yes, it's embarrassing that you just walked up with an attitude and now you're not getting in. But like, why are you standing there screaming at the door person, expecting to be, that's not gonna work, honey. That is not going to work. Just leave, God, and this video literally wouldn't exist. I also saw that she like turned off all of her comments too, so I don't think she's gonna respond.
Kelly, give me one thing that's in and one thing that's out this Fashion Week.
One thing that's in is the mother truth.
Period.
One thing that's out is influencers.
Bye. See you later. That's from
why?
Tell me why.
I mean, what do they influence?
That's a good question.
I mean, it's a good question to ask.
You heard it here first. Kelly Catron.
Sorry, guys.
I think maybe she might be talking about someone specifically. It's possible. Thank you for single-handedly ruining what little reputation influencers had. With this tirade. Like, people already hated influencers. Top tip, never leave your vacuum cord outside the elevator door. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, I could see how that would go awry. I could see, and now I do see how that went awry. I feel like we gotta be booking elevators for that so they don't close on us. Or we use a cordless vacuum. But that turned out honestly better than I expected. Like, it scooped him up, gave him a massive wedgie.
I'll admit having a young mum does come with its perks, but it also comes with utter embarrassment. These are the most embarrassing things my mum has ever done to me. Coming in strong at number 1. My mum goes out clubbing, right? I'm at home safe and sound. I receive a Snapchat from my mum. I'm just thinking it's her drunkenly lip syncing to apple bottom jeans. No. I open the snap. It's her and this boy doing the peace out. It is a boy I have spoken to, and she put the caption as, ha ha ha, ran into your boyfriend. Number 2, one of my male friends seen my mum in the club while she was out. He decided he wanted to take a picture with her and send it to me. He had his arms wrapped around her with the caption, MILF, ha ha, getting on your mum. I just want to clarify, my mum has a boyfriend who was definitely not getting on my mum, but it's the principle. Number 3, there was this boy that fancied me and I really did not like him back. I'm so sorry, he was so nice, but I didn't like him back. He ran into my mum in the pub. This time they shared a Chinese, and do you know what she did? She brought him to my house. He was really drunk, so his excuse was, oh, I was just making sure your mum got home safe, which, yeah, cute, but get the f*** out of my house right now. To make matters worse, she made him sleep over. Next, my mum saw my ex and their sister in the club. She made their sister cry, and she shouted in my ex's face. Like, yeah, you're a real one for that, but their sister did nothing wrong, and I felt so bad about that situation. That put me in unwanted beef. Last but not least, my mum went out one night with one of her friends. I was under the impression she was going to the pub. No, she went to a house party. I received a Snapchat at midnight of the house party. It was a group of boys in the year above me at school. And like, we wasn't in school at the time, but like, you get the point of, these guys are my age. What the are you doing there?
I feel like that's a little inappropriate, you know? Like, I think everybody thinks that they want a young mom because like, oh, so fun, you can go out with her, you can share clothes, etc. But then also like, I think some of this is like borderline should not be allowed. I'm really curious to know what her mom looks like. Does anybody else want to know what her mom looks like? Oh God, guys, I've seen this before, but when I tell you that this is probably one of my favorite TikToks I've ever seen, are you ready?
Justin, it's time to go to the road launch. Let's go. Justin. No! No! Baby, watch this.
Helly. Belly hurt. Tummy hurt, Helly. You
haven't posted on me in a while. Give me your phone. No. Give me your phone. Justin. Stop recording movies. Okay, baby, here you go. You can post. So, one sec. Uye, arye, and embarrassing a email.
Haley, I don't speak Spanish.
Suit.
Haley, Haley. I want my bear shell, Haley.
Play Paddington 2. Let me try the new Rose Krispy Kreme glazed strawberry peptide on you. Okay, Blot. Looks really good. Baby seatbelt. Baby, Paddington.
Haley.
That's so sick, babe.
Justin. Have a bite?
Justin, this is for pictures only. Hey, Justin, no.
I'm not a Hailey Bieber stan. I'm not a Justin Bieber stan. Not a Selena Gomez stan. I actually kind of think all that Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber drama was really stupid. But this is probably what their life is really like. Like, come on. It isn't far from the truth. I hope Hailey sees that and laughs.
Just so you know, he's never gonna let you sit here, so just say
Let me
it.
handle him. Screw. Why don't you just hop in the back? Here, you get two choices, back seat or trunk. Let's go.
Oh my god. Oh.
Honestly, I would listen to him just because of that accent. Like, anyone that has that accent, I assume they are in the mafia.
I used to do a lot of unhinged when I was in high school. I literally made a new account to basically expose myself because everyone I knew from high school was on my old account. So anyways, basically if I didn't like you and I was in front of you in the hallways or I was sitting in front of you in class, I would basically like fart and then like walk away because like no one would expect it to be like a bad, but, like I never really cared, and like it was more of like a, oh yeah, smell my fart, yeah, like that was my whole mindset about it, which was kind of weird, not gonna lie. So I was having a friend that had boy troubles, and basically I gave this girl the idea to create a new account and see if he tries to get with the fake girl. Basically I got her from Pinterest, and like I started following all my friends like from high schools, like people that he would know. Mind you, this boy had like tons of girl best friends. So she basically told me to go forward with it and start following him while they were on FaceTime. So mind you, they were on FaceTime and I followed him, and then after that I texted him. And literally the moment I followed him and the moment I texted him, like she said that he went like completely silent. Like they were talking and then like he went completely silent. And then basically she was like, oh, what happened? Like what's wrong? And then he was like, nothing, you know what I mean? And then he texted me, how did you find me? We were just waiting until he was like, let's meet up. We basically told him like, oh, she was like, oh, like let's meet at our house, like come to my house. Like that's what we basically said to him. And we sent him the address that was literally 2 hours away to a Planned Parenthood.
Oh no!
So guess what his dumb did? He ended up going to meet up with that's fake and drove 2 hours. Basically, she called him and was like, I know what you did, you stupid little boy. You're embarrassing, like blah blah blah, cursing him out as she should. Basically, she told the whole school this dumb kid drove 2 hours away to get with some fake blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And basically everyone was making fun of him. So,
and also bad can fart and no one will know it's them. Honestly, that was my biggest takeaway. That was my favorite part. Oh, I need some milk for that spice. Probably almond milk, because if it's regular milk, then I will fart all the way through the next video I have to film. Subscribe!